Welcome back. We're about to jump straight into a reading with Miss Billie Eilish. Welcome her to the show. Now, Billie is trending right now because, number one, they said that she came out as being, um, I guess, very happy, very joyous, okay? Or just coming out, okay? Y'all know what that means. Now, she said that she didn't come out. She said that she was outed by some type of magazine. Okay, they outed her. Well, and then some people say, well, we already knew she was out because we can tell. That's what some people say. Well, other people clearly didn't know because over 100K, 117,000 people have unfollowed her since she so-called came out. So she confused. Her followers are confused. Okay, and now I'm just trying to pull some cards and see what's going on. Now, my thing is Billie, she has been choosing men that I felt like was all wrong for her. She's been falling in love with the wrong men. And because of that, she's been hurt so many times, she probably feel like she don't even want to give it another go. She feel like she's tired. And I get it, girl. I get it. But it's like you gotta love yourself first, and then you can find the proper person that's gonna be for you, whoever that person is. Now, some people say the way she dressed that she was already out. But then I beg to differ because she tried to come out and dress feminine. I guess either for the men or for herself. I don't know who it was, but I thought she looked cute. But her fans did not like that. Some of her fans did not like. They didn't even know that she had boobs. It's like, what did y'all thought she? What did y'all think? They started calling her names and made her feel a certain type of way. And so she just so confused. And so we're going to just pull some cards and see what these cards have to say about what's going on with Billie. So let's just jump straight into it. Divine Angels, give me the best cards from this deck to let us know what is the current energy around Miss Billie Eilish. Okay. What do we need to know? What is the energy? Okay. So what we have here that came out for Miss Billie. We got the hang one, okay? So right now she in somewhat of a stuck type of energy. She feeling a certain type of way. She's in this upside down position. Now in this position, she's not moving. She's not making no decisions. She's not doing anything at this point. She kind of like feeling a little stuck. She refusing to move, okay? And she chilling. Now in this position, she is trying to get some type of spiritual understanding of what is going on in her life and why it's happening. So that's kind of good. It's not just a typical stuck, but she's trying to figure it out. But then we got this Page of Swords energy, honey. She feel deceived. She feel like, either somebody could be possibly be stalking. She looking over her shoulders. Okay. She's trying to clear the dust. She's trying to get this understanding of what's going on in her life. She young, and very confused. She's in a very confused energy. And she feel like she done been deceived a lot. And she don't really know who to trust. So she got that sword up. She got her guard up. Next, we got the Two of Cups here. So we got some type of meeting of the minds of two people. Now I don't know if she already moved on to the next person or what. Or eventually would move on and find her Two of Cups situation, her person. But this is a card that speaks about either twin flame, soulmate, soul connection. Okay, and in this card, it is showing two females here. And sharing their cups. Okay, one is more in emotions, and one is more stable. But with the lighthouse in between the both of them is showing that they see each other. Okay, they see each other in a spiritual type of way. So let's see what's going on with this, honey. So I'm gonna pull from this deck and see what is going on. What is the energy around Miss Billie when it comes to her relationships? What is the energy that we need to know? What is the vortex? Because she has a vortex going around her, and what is that energy? Okay, so the three cards that popped out here with no hesitation or reservation. It's like our varied behavior add to the planet's well-being. Now, what does that mean? It says when you remember that nothing can come into your experience without the vibrational invitation of it. So it's like it's whatever is in her energy right now. She invited this energy in. And it says, and when you remember that the very behavior of others add to the balance and the well-being of your planet, even if they offer behavior that you do not approve of, and that you do not have to participate in the unwanted behavior and will not unless you give your attention to it. You become more willing to allow others to live as they choose. So it's almost like some type of, again, with this energy right here, it's almost like you can't force somebody to be with you. You can't force somebody to be around you, but you do not have to participate in everything that comes into your energy. You don't have to participate in it. You don't even have to allow that energy into you. Okay, and she's trying to get back her mental health, her well-being right now when it comes to this hangman position. Next, we got the essential of every desire can be fulfilled. Okay, and what desire is that? It's like if your time, space, reality has the wherewithal to inspire a desire within you, it is our absolute promise to you that your time, space, reality has the ability to deliver in full manifested form the reality of the desire it has inspired. The reality of the desire it has inspired. The essential of any and all desires can be fulfilled unless you are holding yourself out of alignment with your own desires. The feeling of competition or shortage or limitation of resources means you are out of alignment with your own desires. So it seems like she's been deceiving herself, okay, when it comes to her desires and what she's been manifesting into her life. It's almost like I said, she's been choosing bad men. Maybe she's been choosing men because she's trying to stick to some type of standards or some type of, what do you call it, persona. But it's almost like she's been denying herself. Like the essential of any desire can be fulfilled unless you are holding yourself out of alignment with your own desires. Again, it's almost like she's been denying her own self. She's been in denial, deceiving herself. Okay, and maybe, like I said, people said they always knew that she possibly could already been out. Maybe she knew it. And it says, our opinions about our children can influence their behavior. Again, I feel like she was, now that I see it, she may have been out of alignment because of her parents and the way they feel about how she would be moving, or how, what she really desires. Her real desires probably been like pushed down, like, no, are you sure? No, that's not how you feeling, Billie. Okay, because it seems like, her decision may have been made by her parents instead of herself. That's probably why she was deceiving herself. And like, the more you see things in your child that you do not want to see, the more of that you will see. And so the behavior that you elicit from your child is more about you than it is about your child. This is actual true of all your relationships. But since you think about your child more than you do of most others, your opinions about your child plays a greater role in their behavior. So it seems like she's been denying herself. Okay, she's been denying herself, in denial about who she really is, about her truth. And it seems like she always have known it. It's always been in her head. Okay, but she may have felt like she was out of balance. Okay, it could have been from pressure of the outside world. Okay, again, it's like this girl couldn't win for losing. The way she dressed at first, that's kind of what got her following. And then when she tried to change up her style, it was like people were like, no, don't do that. But it's like, but this is my real body. This is who I am. Okay, so that kind of pushed her away. And then in reality, in her own space, she started to deny her own self. And then maybe because of something that she was taught from her own parents, because they probably saw something in her that they didn't want to see, and they started to deny it. But at the end of the day, we got this Two of Cups situation here for her. Let's see, why is this Two of Cups situation here for Miss Billie? Okay. The Two of Cups here, it speaks about the earthworm. Okay. Now it says, with love, calmness, and tolerance, I unearthed understanding of karmic lessons from this lifetime and from the past. Okay, karmic lessons. Again, she had a bunch of karmic relationships that she tried. She tried, being with I guess, men, certain men that she felt like she was connected to, and they only taught her lessons. It says, my digestive process are healthy and effective. I integrate life situations and emotions that provide me with valuable teachings. I release toxic thoughts that have seemingly been part of my consciousness forever, and now they are gone. It says, Billie, are you ready to revisit old wounds or issues to bring them to the light? So she got to revisit some old things, okay, to bring them to light, to kind of come to an understanding of why or how she ended up here. It says, do you believe in past lives? It's time to tunnel deep within to heal past lives or past situations. They may still bother you. Oh. It says, through inner work, dislodge any stored information that is causing a repetitive pattern in your emotional consciousness. So she got to tunnel through her past, tunnel just like an earthworm. She got to tunnel through the earth, aka herself, to find out why she kind of denied herself this Two of Cups situation here. Now let's pull and see. Let's see, can we get some clarification on who is this Two of Cups? What's going on with this Two of Cups here for Miss Billie? She's been denying herself something. And so now it's time to face the truth, from her past relationships. Again, she had these toxic relationships trying to please maybe even her parents. Not to say that, that they can't, that the reason that, her parents are the reason that she had toxic relationship, but I feel like she denied who she was because it's saying something about parents. But it says something about her sudden wealth, her money. Okay, so some of these people came into her life just for opportunities. Okay, and they was false. They was false people, false person, and that caused her to be false as well. So it seems like who she gave her cup to were not good for her. And they were karmic relationships, not even soulmate relationships. They was all karmic. So she really got to go through what she's been through. Okay, why did she deny herself? She got to get a clear understanding to all of that. Give me more about this hang one. Why is this hang one here for Billie? Let's see. Why is the hang one here for Miss Billie? Okay, give me more about this Page of Swords energy, please, for Billie. Why is this Page of Swords here? Now give me more about this Two of Cups here for Billie. Why is this Two of Cups here for Billie Eilish? There we go. Now let's find out more why she's in this upside down position when it comes to the hang one. It speaks about the world. Okay, girl, what did y'all do to this lady? Okay, it's at the world. The opinion that the world has about her. Because she came out at such a young age before she can even discover who she really was. Now her sense of style, her sense of style was cool. It was something different. It was more of a tomboy type of style. And so people kind of expect that from her. But it speaks about a brilliant success. She blew up. She became very successful. A joyful accomplishment. She was enjoying her accomplishments. And spiritual enlightenment. But at the same time, it was something about, again, it was something in her head that either she wasn't connected to or she was just getting a sense of understanding. And it kind of stifled her. It kind of put her in a stuck position where she couldn't come out of it because she already had kind of chose, well, the people had already accepted for her for who she was, or who they thought she was. The world had already kind of put some type of, had put some type of persona on her already. Okay, so she had to stick with it. Okay, because remember when she was even trying to come out and be feminine and trying to find herself, that was rejected full time. And they were saying all type of harsh stuff to her because she was looking like a woman. It's like, but she is a woman. I don't get it. But it says freedom to do whatever you want and be proud of yourself. Now, she felt like she never had the freedom to be proud of herself and to be who she needed to be and who she wanted to be. So she became who the world wanted her to be. But she says she's coming out of that and she's going to be proud of who she is right now, stand up who she really is, and find balance between the two. Okay? It says blending the ideas of others and your own to create something extraordinary. Okay? It says successful compromise, which means she feel like she compromised a lot. for her fans, okay, for the world, okay, to the point that it made her, to the point with the Page of Swords energy, it kind of made her not being able to see who she truly was, and that put her in a type of defensive type of way. Like, she was very defensive because people were always stalking and paying attention to her, that she couldn't be who she wanted to be. It also speaks about successful compromise, the power of diversity, okay, her ability, because she did date a couple of different type of people. It speaks about self-control, patience, and balance. So again, she's trying to find that happy balance in her life, coming from a young woman who was very successful at a young age. Okay, she started off one way. She tried to transition to who she thought she was, just for the world to push her back to what she felt like she was not. Okay, but then we got this meeting of the minds, this Two of Cups situation. Now, this Two of Cups speaks verified with a Nine of Pentacles, which means she's enjoying the fruit of her labor. She's had hard work that has led to a luxurious life, buying yourself something special, happily and successfully self-employed, enjoying her solitude. So this Two of Cups can very well be her coming together in peace with herself. Okay, a soul connection with herself, a true connection with herself. Because before, when she was letting people steer her in a certain way, it just led her to karmic relationship that really, really, truly hurts. So now she's enjoying her solitude, okay, almost her single life, and she just wish people leave her alone, okay, because we got this false person here. I want to know more about this false person as well. What do we need to know about this false person? Why is this here? Because I feel like, she ran into a lot of false people, fake people. Okay, the false person, it speaks about a knight. Okay, again, she wants this knight of shining armor to come in, but it's like he came in with no type of plans. Okay, it speaks about loyal, dedication, protective, apprehensive. Again, somebody coming in being apprehensive, but it's like, why did you come? Why did you even show up? It says plan carefully before taking any actions, but then get going. Pay attention to the details. Wait for the perfect timing. A guardian angel or someone who watches over you. So I feel like, a lot of people came in with, because she had money. So she drawed in false people, and that she thought was soulmate. She thought that it was somebody that she could have a soul connection with, but she didn't even know her own self. She didn't have a soul connection with her own self. So therefore, she felt unprotected. Okay, and some of these people were not loyal. She thought they was loyal to her, but they were not. They came in with no type of plan to be loyal to her. And so now she's trying to, she's feeling in this stuck energy, which means not really stuck. She just sticking to herself. She getting to know more about who she is. And it speaks about, and also it's, it speaks about parents, but it also speaks about somebody that she can trust, somebody who watches over her. Okay, but it says pay attention to all details. Pay attention to the people who claim to be loyal to you. Pay attention to the people who watch over you. She's very apprehensive when it comes to people. Maybe even get into another relationship because she's been surrounded by false people, male and female. So it says right now she really needs to plan her next step very carefully. Pay attention to the details before she get going and before she make any moves for her future. Okay. So let's see. Is there anything else, any advice we need to give her? Okay, to conclude this reading. Any advice that Miss Billie needs? Okay. All right, so the 3 cards that came out here. The first card is death. Okay. So it may have to be a death to start a new beginning. And it says, and with this death card, it means that the old Billie that you once knew may no longer be, because it probably really wasn't who she really was. She probably was led by people who was over her, who's supposed to protect her, and maybe her parents did protect her by dressing her like that, but she feel like she's gonna find out who she really is. So the old Billie may no longer be. Okay, she had to discover who Billie really is. Okay, it says, I am learning the ending are merely beginnings, right? So this is not the end to her. This is just a new beginning that you're going to see with her. And then we see service here. It says, I feel good when I can help others. So she's going to probably be more of service, okay, helping other people in a situation. And then we got discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So again, you're going to see a new Billie coming through. She's going to balance out, what she learned about herself, because she's right now trying to figure out who she is. And she don't want the opinions of the world to kind of interfere with it, because she's still trying to plan it out herself. And right now she has a empty palette here, which means there's nothing written here yet. Okay, there's nothing that's written in stone. So right now she's going to be, wait for the perfect timing. She's going to try to probably be more service to people. Okay, there's going to be a death. Okay, so that she can bring forth the new Billie, who she really truly is. And then we said she's going to have discipline, which means she's going to accomplish whatever she set her mind to. So that's going to be the reading for Miss Billie, honey. Okay, Billie got deep on this one, honey. So catch me on the next reading. I'll talk to you later.